You can see behind me. Does this look familiar? You can kind of see what's going on here. But what I thought I would show you is our process of when we have a customer, and they're probably going to walk through the door here any minute, of picking up a finished trailer ready to go. So let's go take a look. You know, one of the things that we do here is we do kind of a custom weld where we put the generators in the front, and then this is sort of the options that the customer gets, and you can kind of get an idea on the inside. I'll give you an idea of one that's complete and ready to go. You see the graphics wrap here. This is something we take a lot of pride in, this design, and we put the customer's phone number on it here, so you know, they can get people calling them directly. And then of course our website is there because we have a really sophisticated booking and scheduling system. So it kind of gives them the idea of being a part of a franchise, even though it's not a franchise. But what kind of options would you like in yours? There's a lot of options that everyone asks about. You can get Wi-Fi on the inside. You can even get a security camera put on the inside. So not only you can see what's going on with all of your customers, but your customers can see what's going on. You give them a special login. We do, you know, a variety of things. You know, we've got our carpet that we stretch out. We've got our process that we do. We take a look at the options that the customer gets, and we try to not overwhelm them with too many things that they could do, but we want to make it as custom for them as possible. Not a problem in the winter, and we've sold these in some cold climates around the country, and they're able to do their parties and events. They can even have the generator running when they pull up, and you know, have the heat and air running so that as soon as they pull up, everything's toasty and climate controlled on the inside. You, no doubt, will be very busy. People right now are ordering, you know, groceries to their house and dinner to their house and food delivered to their door. Well, more than ever, people are ordering a video game party to their door, ordering a rolling video games right on their phone. Rolling video games pulls up. You could own one of these and pull up to their house, charge a reasonable amount, and they're thrilled that you're there because they're fulfilling what they need. They want their son or daughter to have a big party, video game party with their friends. And when you pull up on one of these, they're excited. All you have to do is hit one button on the generator and you're ready to go.
Wow. Man, that's pretty, I didn't expect it to be that big.
So tell us who you are and where you're from.
So my name is Kerm, I go by K. Came all the way from Salt Lake City, Utah to pick up this rolling video game trailer. I'm super excited. You know, Chris is amazing. He did a great job. He hooked me up, got it, you know, done as soon as possible. So I'm just super excited. You know, I'm a gamer myself, and you know, I love video games, and you know, something that I'm passionate about. And once I saw something like this, I'm like, I've never seen this before. So
well, go ahead, take a look inside
let's
and
take a look inside.
Touch and feel. It's all yours.
Wow, wow, this is nice.
Of our invoice that shows, you know, all the options that this particular customer got, and then there's all types of things that people start requesting more and more and more. But what we're trying to do is when we get their unit ready is we're trying to set them up so they absolutely will succeed. You know, we want them to succeed. It makes us look good. And the more trailers we have out there and we deliver across the country, they see our brand, and then we get people calling us and saying, I want one of those. Look, you know, it could be a lot of different situations. It could be a soccer mom who's, you know, out of work, and she knows if she just picks one of these up and does a few parties, she's going to be doing well. They charge $400 per party, and you're charging $400 per party. What's your expenses? What's your expenses? Unlike a food truck, you don't have a lot of expenses. You know, a food truck is a great idea, but you've got inspections, you've got food that can go bad, you've got, you know, hot ovens and cold fridges and all types of power and a lot more overhead. Whereas this, you just plug and go. You know, you've got someone who's already booked a party. Maybe you've got 4 parties that Saturday all over around the city, and you're just ready to pull up and everyone's ready to have a good time. And then you just make sure you're clean and you go to your next event.
Oh man, this is nice. Yeah, that 50.
You've never had any experience running a business, but you know, as long as you have grit and you have enthusiasm, and as long as you know, follow the 3 rules. Remember what the 3 rules were. The 3 rules are: be on time, be professional, and be clean. Now, being clean is important because, you know, you don't want your kids getting in something that's not immaculate clean and you smell clean. So as long as they follow the 3 rules, I honestly believe, over the years having done this, that really no one fails as long as they're on time and they're clean and they're professional with their customers, because you pull up in front of a house and you get a bunch of kids who pile inside here, have a great time. You've got business cards for the moms to take. They pass them around. You exponentially grow in parties. Everyone else wants a party. Why? And if you've ever done kids parties before, I raised 5 kids myself, and it's a lot of work to go down to Chuck E. Cheese and bring the birthday cake and do all that stuff. Whereas if you just get on your phone, book a party, and you have one of these pull up in front of your house, well, it's easy. Everything takes care of itself, and everyone's super happy.
Yeah, the TV size is nice. 55 inches, I think that's spot on.
It's a perfect size. And we have a lot of customers that come and pick it up, and they're very excited, and they pick it up in person.
I'm like, what a video game? That's a crazy concept. I never thought about that.
I would say about 90% of our customers are people who have never had a business before. They probably dreamed about it. They probably wanted it all their lives. And it can be pretty daunting to start a business, any type of business. I don't care how small it is. And obviously, as you know, statistically, most businesses fail. And this is set up to succeed. This serves as sort of a great entrance for, festivals and fundraisers and church events and church carnivals and school events. And we get a lot of schools who love to have these out for parties and events. I would say birthday parties are obviously number one, but just driving around, you've got a huge billboard here, of course. And, the customer can call them directly, but usually they go through our website, book a party, and it really keeps the customer from having to do a lot of their own work in terms of getting parties. Well, what's the hardest thing with starting a business? Getting started is getting your customers and getting that name recognition. Well, Rolling Video Games already has a really strong brand. Even in an area where there aren't any video game trailers, people right away know who we are and get the idea of having an event or a party.
It's pretty good. No, it's nice. Man, it's a lot bigger than I thought. From the picture, it looks a little smaller as well.
Now look at this design. Why is it lifted up high like this? That's so someone can back up their pickup truck and they can maneuver around without the generator messing up their tailgate. But I would say more and more, we're doing a lot more deliveries around the country, and we have a training video online. So people have already gone through an extensive orientation of how to use the booking system, the reservation system. And by the time they get their unit, all they have to do is just follow a few easy instructions and they're ready to go.